Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Michael O channel, where today I have something special and something I've been waiting quite a while to actually present and to unveil. And this is a new series on my YouTube channel called Everyday Mobile, presented of course by my channel. Before we get started, I want to go ahead and tell you a couple things with a word of welcome to the new series. This is not a source for the latest and greatest devices necessarily, okay? In other words, I'm not going to be doing unboxing videos and stuff like that, or necessarily the latest trends in technology and what the greatest and latest thing is out there. This is not going to be like that. If you are interested in that and maybe you thought, "Oh, maybe that's what that is," then I will point you in the right direction though. Go down to the description and check out these links. The first being to Brandon Butch's channel, which is he does a lot of the software and UI functions of mobile devices and such. And also there is not Brandon Butch, I just said him, Jerry Rig Everything, who does hardware, durability tests, etc. So I want you to go down there and check those out if that's what you're looking for. This is also not a source for the the most in-depth technical formalities. The thing about that is I'm not going to be explaining everything into great detail. Now, I will get behind what I'm saying and get a little bit deeper. I'm not just going to give you an elementary level explanation necessarily, but I'm not going to give you some computer geek explanation for everything. This is a source of practical tips and knowledge used in the everyday handling of your phone or tablet. So I want this to be something you can use every day, hence the name Everyday Mobile. Just something that you can say, hey, I didn't know you could do that, and then, oh, this can make my life a little bit easier. Just something like that. So that's what I want this to be. I don't want this to be anything fancy or anything like that. Just so that way you can have a better knowledge of what you hold in your hand and use every day. So with that being said, today we're going to be looking at the basics. In today's video, I want to just start off with something easy, something light. Okay, and if you've used a mobile device for any length of time, you're going to know this, but you might find something helpful, so I suggest you continue watching anyway. Today's topic, we're going to be talking about the home screen, the general UI, which means user interface. You'll probably hear me use that more than once on this channel, so I recommend that you get that down. And also some comparisons in the Android versus iOS interface. Now, I want to go ahead and introduce my devices. I am currently recording this slideshow on an iPhone 6s from 2015. And then for my Android device, I will be using the Samsung Galaxy Tab A, also from 2015. And so, like I said, not the latest devices, pretty much the base models. Not quite with the 6s because I have the 64GB model, but I would like this to be very practical and relatable, even if you have an older device. So like I said, if you want the newer devices and their coverage, go check out those channels in the description. If not, then let's continue. Alright, as you can see here, this is the iOS device, the iPhone 6s. Now, as you can see here, we'll start on the lock screen. You have your time, date, and whatever here. Also, if you usually you can see where it says Notification Center there. Above that will be your most recent notifications, such as your newest texts and emails. But if you don't see the older ones right away, which is under the words Notification Center, just swipe up in the middle of the screen and those will appear. So you can view those without having to unlock your iPhone. If you swipe over here, you can see your widgets and all your quick access options, as well as the search bar at the top. When it's locked, there's very limited things you can search for without having to enter your passcode or put in your fingerprint or Face ID for a newer iPhone, but that's there for quick and easy access. And also the camera over here, if you're looking, you can see that to where you can open that very quickly as well. So let's go to the home screen now. As you can see, oh, by the way, this is a control center where you view all your, you can see camera down here, you can see calculator, timer, flashlight, everything you need to know. Low power mode, the second row up here are all customizable options. I added dark mode, screen recording, low power mode, and note taking as well. Also your volume and brightness. You can see here, you can long press on these to open them up to make them bigger. Screen mirroring as well, portrait orientation lock, do not disturb, music player, also long press to get into that, and then your connection options here as well. I have it in airplane mode for the sake of recording and not getting new texts to disrupt my video. As you can see here, well, let me show you this. There's a state of uniform. When you swipe over here on the home screen, you can see the same thing that you did on the lock screen. And also, if you come to your notification bar, it's pretty much the same as your lock screen, other than you don't have to unlock your phone again. But Apple keeps it uniform, and that's one of the things I like. You can just view it all there. Also, your home screen, it's not very customizable as Android is. This is more for if you like the simple design, you don't really want to have to worry about. You just want all your apps in one place. Then this is the right way to go for you. Of course, you can customize and you could rename and edit your home screen and move things around, delete the apps you don't want for the most part, and add stuff to folders. But other than that, there's not a whole lot of options. I mean, they don't really give you too much as far as options go. When you're finished editing, you can either hit the home button on iPhone 8 Plus and older, or on the iPhone X and newer, hit the done button at the top right. Now, I think that's gonna about do it for the iOS part. But yeah, it's not too. And of course, if you long press on certain apps, it'll give you a little pop-up menu. Others not so much, but you can do that as well. So yeah, that about covers the home screen, as you can see here. And here we are on the Android side of things. Of course, here we have my Samsung Galaxy Tab A, and I'm going to start by showing you the lock screen here. As you can see, we have our camera shortcut just like on iOS, where you do not have to open the device, or unlock it I should say, in order to access the camera. You don't have to put your code in or anything like that. It's a little bit different. You swipe on the time, you get the option for your audio player here. You can also customize this to be where you swipe again and there's your alarms and your calendar events as well, but I like the cleaner design. Of course, the notifications here appear on screen. Now, as far as the control center, there is none. It's mixed in Android with the notification bar, which is something that they've always done. There's only been one instance where I've seen a separate control center bar and notification bar, and they were still pulled down from the top. But as you can see here, Android has mixed them. Of course, we are running Android 7 here, so whatever your device is may be different. As I say, no two Androids are alike or are the same. Everyone is going to be different. As you can see here, you have all your quick menu options here, and such and so forth, and of course your notifications. I have visual touches on, as you can see, to aid in the process of showing you these tutorials and giving you the correct info. Of course, Android OS is known for its its ability to be customizability, if that's even a word. Of course, you can see here, instead of everything having to be one after another style, you can have things out suspended in midair. I can set my clock anywhere I want it. I can create as many home pages as I want, that kind of thing. And so I can move everything where I want it to be. Now, I have chosen a simpler design. Many will choose to have an app bar, or an app page, as I should say, where all the apps are just listed instead of a customizable order. And then in addition, this is the home screen here. As you can see, that's an option over here. If you hold down and then you look around, I'm sure you'll see some home screen settings. This is what I'm referring to when I say that. You can choose to have an app screen over here, as you see, and then a home screen that's more customizable, or you can just have a home screen that you customize and put everything on it. That's up to you. I prefer to keep mine cleaner looking, so I chose the home screen only option. So I'm going to leave that like that. This right here is also a valuable option. So that way you can, basically what it does is every time that you're on the home screen, you swipe down anywhere, even if it's in the middle of the screen. You swipe down, it brings down the notification bar, which I would rather have rather than the Finder, which is different from Spotlight Search. It's super annoying. It's not really helpful at all, and I never use it. So I wish I could turn it off, but I can't. So it's just stuck there, and it's just another tab to leave open. And so that's that. Also, there's other things with the home screen that you can see, such as, well, on the tablets anyway, it's going to be briefing, or on the Samsung phones, it's Bixby, whatever it may be. I like to keep it turned off for the sake of the clean interface. Coming back out here, actually, you can choose widgets that you want and wallpapers from the system. Also, if you would like to customize your home screen even further. Also, if you have multiple pages and you want to set a specific one as the place that you go when you push the home button, you can do so by tapping up here, the little home icon. So that way, if I'm over here and then I press the home button, it goes right to that page. Which, like I said, you can create as many pages as you want and set whatever one you want as your home page. That's the nice thing about Android, is your ability to customize it the way you want. It may not be as clean, simple, or just straight up straightforward as a lot may like it, but it is very customizable if you're a creative person, and so I find that helpful. And so I think that's all we're going to do for today. Thank you for watching. I appreciate that. Please do hit the like button on your way out, and don't be a stranger if you already haven't. Hit the subscribe button and the little bell next to it to get first-class premium content delivered straight to you. And so I would greatly appreciate that, and I think it would help you as well. So that's all we're going to do for today. I appreciate you listening today, and ladies and gentlemen, and I hope you have a good day. See y'all next time. Bye.